Let me just give you a quick snapshot of just a little bit of me and my background to connect the dots for you for Produce Your Podcast. So my background is I have a 30-year plus background in broadcast radio and media management. So what that's fancy terms for, I ran 12 stations in the Atlanta Metro, and they were all different formats from rock, pop, country, news, talk, sports. We produced the University of Georgia Sports Network. And that was the catalyst for me to then start my own business, which I focused for a decade on business development strategy, working with Fortune 500 companies and entrepreneur startups. And it was in 2016. So I've been doing this almost 10 years now in the podcasting space, of which I actually wanted to launch my own podcast and realized very quickly that at that point in time, especially, that there were no full service agencies out there who were doing what it is that I needed, which is I'm busy, very much the serial entrepreneur, a lot like you guys. And I just wanted everything taken care of for me because I wanted to focus on my own business and growing my own consulting firm at the time. So I pulled together a team to launch my own podcast, which then made me realize there's going to be a need for this in the marketplace for people who are CEOs, consultants, busy entrepreneurs like yourselves who need a full service option. So that's the very short story of how I got to Produce Your Podcast. I launched it again in 2016, and it is a full service podcast production and marketing agency. And we do everything through the lens of business development strategy, because that is my area of expertise alongside the broadcast quality production.
Level up your podcast with advice from the pros at Produce Your Podcast. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your network. For more expert tips and services, visit produceyourpodcast.com.